I watched one video recently of Mr. Daniel Bwala. When I say Daniel Bwala, now one might be say anywhere belle face. He is the same person who told Nigerians that Tinubu is incompetent. He told Nigerians that Tinubu is a drug lord. He told Nigerians that Tinubu can never do anything good in this country. He told Nigerians that Tinubu can never work wonders in the economy. He told Nigerians that if they give Tinubu 100 years, that Tinubu can never improve the economy. He told Nigerians that he can never join APC because it's a Muslim political party. After the election, if he did not win the election, he can't come back to APC, can't turn himself to bingo, we go eat in vomit. They can't give him one small position, make it whole. Especially when they do church, you know, those kind of talk. Because the man is very eloquent. He's a lawyer, he's eloquent, so he talks very much. If they talk, when they talk, you think that's not true, they talk, but I like they talk. He can't come outside. He can't finish Peter Obi. He can't write the biography and the autobiography of Peter Obi. I can't laugh. But before I say anything about what Bwala said, make una listen to Bwala. Afterwards, I'll come say a few things with regards to what Bwala talk. Look, watch out.
That Peter Obi's movement has nothing to do with the interests of the people. Now, Peter Obi is a capitalist by nature. He believes in free market economy. He's a businessman. There is nothing resembling socialism around Peter Obi. But Peter Obi ran on the platform of Labour Party that is principally a socialist party that has the embellishment of socialism. It's about welfare of workers. Tell me the first time you have ever seen Peter Obi in any workers strike or rally, protest or marching. Tell me whether you have seen Peter Obi in the last 30 years participating in any student unionism, student activities. Tell me whether Peter Obi was with this NSAS. But it is the same demographic that Peter Obi uses in campaigning. But let me tell you the part that has opened people's eyes. You see, in the last election, Peter Obi, believing in what is happening in Nigeria, in America, there's this thing called populism. You ride on the anger of the people. So Donald Trump came and all these wild discrepancies and the rest, you now pick up their anger and they fuel you. So you see all over. In Nigeria, Peter Obi came up with that. He just saw that, oh, the youth are not happy and the rest, and he rode on that he was going. That's why they use their money. They say, we know they give shishi. Because once you ride on their anger, they sponsor themselves to fight your cause. The place he used most were the churches. He went to all the churches, made all the Pentecostal bishops, and they followed him, thinking that he, just as he said, take back your country, kiniko keniko. So the election ended. He was in all their meetings, Holy Ghost night, Holy Ghost morning, Holy Ghost afternoon, prophetic prayer, everything. He was everywhere. When the election ended, we were waiting. Like my church, we had Shiloh. I don't see Peter Obi again. I tell one of our pastors, Peter Obi, then they call Shiloh again. And if you go around all the churches, Peter Obi never did that. Now, but let me tell you another one. Peter Obi is a billionaire, multi-billionaire. There is no record that Peter Obi has flouted a foundation. Because every man who believes he has a passion for humanity, every man that I've seen in terms of big men, they've flouted a foundation or a school, anything that has to do with public interest and fund it so they can meet the need of the masses.
Shame that I don't hear Daniel Bwala. But why Daniel Bwala they talk? I take my pen and they jot some things because me I like to jot. I like to jot. Sometimes they write from my hand. Those days I did for school. Well, don't forget. So I can't jot some few things. The first thing where the moment Daniel Bwala talk, let me see. He said Peter Obi, we won't rule Nigeria, na capitalist. And Labour Party, we in come under that time, na socialist. I said Daniel Bwala do not understand economics. That someone is a capitalist by nature is never a sine qua non. So that person cannot embrace the principle of socialism. In economics, that is what we call mixed economy. That means it is the collaboration or the coming together of the idea of capitalism and socialism. That is number one. And number two, he said Peter Obi has not get himself involved in any form of protest in the past 30 years. Look at that, you are protesting does not show that you love the country. Tinubu protest. And while he was protesting, he was using that as a decoy to deceive Nigeria to believe in him that he's a nice person. The same Tinubu, they occupied the streets of Lagos against Jonathan because Jonathan wanted to remove oil subsidy then. They said oil subsidy was a scam. But today, the same Tinubu turned back, U-turn. He did 360 plus 6 again, join her. He can't come back, come to Nigeria say, the most amazing thing that can happen to Nigeria is for a subsidy. What kind of man? A deceiver that calls himself a leader. Yes, Peter Obi never protested, a diplomatic man. He believed in diplomacy, and he has been achieving that in every strata of his life. You wait for that to say that Peter Obi failed to join the NSAS protest. Oh, my father, my father. Thank you, Bwala. Bwala now, you don't exonerate Peter Obi because Dianonuga was saying that Peter Obi was one of those who sponsor NSAS. But you also, as a spokesman of APC, you actually came out now to tell Nigeria that Peter Obi, no. Peter Obi, na immaculate man, he don't like protests, he don't join NSAS, he know nothing about NSAS. Peter Obi do not believe in violence. And the entire struggle was not a violent struggle until your principal ignited, engineer, pushed, convinced, cajole the ex-president to unleash army on the people. You get the mind to see Peter Obi not join them for protest. Why will he? Your oga wey don dey join protest, wetin in protest wey join bring Nigeria na tears, hunger and sorrow. 90 Tinubu protest we don't do all the years, then they give Nigeria today. So protesting on the street is not a guarantee that this person love the people. It might only use that to deceive the people, to have that kind of thing say it will work for them. Come comfortable to say that Peter Obi is a deceitful person, that during the election he went to Chilo, went to churches, was deceiving them. The matter that has just been the normal pattern of Nigerian political setting. Muslims will go to their Muslim community because you are looking for votes. You can go to every demography and ensure you get the right number of people that will vote for you. Tinubu went from mosques to many Muslim organizations. You see different Muslim clerics. They hold meeting that time. In fact, if not for the wisdom of God, Tinubu would have turned this country to a religious. He and Peter Obi, therefore don't turn this country, because the two of them together. Both Tinubu and Peter Obi, therefore don't turn Nigeria to religious war. Two of them. Because two of them, they are guilty as charged. Why Tinubu was doing his own, Peter Obi also was doing his own. Because if Tinubu has not acted on that, because Tinubu was the first one who used that, and he used that in Osun State. Tinubu was the first one who started the religious politics in Nigeria. When he was to contest then, he used it in Osun State. I will never forget that election. It was when he told them in Osun State that it's richer than Osun State. I will not forget that statement. He told the Oba that it's richer than the whole Osun State. So don't come here and indict Peter Obi. He went for that to say that Peter Obi rode on the wings of angry Nigerians. The Nigerians, because they were angry, that was why they supported Peter Obi, that this time Peter Obi will not even get 400,000 votes. With a watch. Either Peter Obi gets him, you don't get him, that's not your problem. He said Peter Obi is a stingy man, because Peter Obi is a multi-billionaire, that Peter Obi do not have any NGO that is managing. You don't need to have an NGO to be a very good man. 98% of the NGOs we have in Nigeria, they are all bunch of criminal cells. None of them is transparent. The only NGO that tend to be transparent now is the one of very dark man. The rest na scam. Most of the NGO in the northern part of Nigeria, they are the ones they use to sponsor Boko Haram and bandits in this country. So we don't need Peter Obi to go into such a thing. You don't have to have a registered NGO for you to do good. No, Peter Obi have been distributing laptops to virtually a lot of schools. Go to school of nursing and midwifery. A lot of schools, he has actually helped them. All about Peter Obi winning the election or not. For now, I'm sitting back. And they take them to analyze every member, everybody they come and say one contest. Because now it's not the time to even support anybody now. I'm looking at their scorecard. After the primaries, we ask ourselves this question: what do you have for us? Because I'm confident that at that time, I will have the opportunity to ask them question: what do you have for us? But the truth, Bwala, enough of this attacking Peter Obi here and there. What have you achieved as a person for yourself? You cannot win a local government election in your own state. And you're coming out to insult a man who had over 6 million votes in a country. It shows that Daniel Bwala, you are delusional. I promise to see you guys soon, but however, guys, do not forget to subscribe, to like, to share this video. I remain the Eagle's Eyes.